Congresswoman Ferraro, your opponent has served in the House of Representatives. He's been ambassador to the United Nations, ambassador to China, director of the Central Intelligence Agency, and now he's been vice president for 4 years. How does your 3 terms in the House of Representatives stack up against experience like that?
Well, let me first say that I wasn't born at the age of 43 when I entered Congress. I did have a life before that as well. I was a prosecutor for almost 5 years in the district attorney's office in Queens County, and I was a teacher. It is not only what is on your paper resume that makes you qualified to run for or to hold office. It's how you approach problems and what your values are. I think if one has taken a look at my career, they'll see that I level with the people, that I approach problems analytically, that I am able to assess various facts with reference to a problem, and I can make the hard decisions. I'm intrigued when I hear Vice President Bush talk about his support of the President's economic program and how everything is just going so beautifully. I, too, recall when Vice President Bush was running in the primary against President Reagan, and he called the program voodoo economics, and it was, and it is. We are facing absolutely massive deficits. This administration has chosen to ignore it. The President has failed to put forth a plan to deal with those deficits. And if everything believes that everything is coming up roses, perhaps the Vice President should join me as I travel around the country and speak to people. People in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, are not terribly thrilled with what's happening in the economy because they're standing in the light of a closed plant because they've lost their jobs. The people in Youngstown, Ohio, have stores that are boarded up because the economy is not doing well. It's not only the old industries that are failing, it's also the new ones. In San Jose, California, they're complaining because they can't export their high-tech qualities, goods to Japan and other countries. The people in the Northwest, in the state of Washington and Oregon, are complaining about what's happening to the timber industry and to the agriculture industry. So things are not as great as the administration is wanting us to believe in their television commercials. My feeling, quite frankly, is that I have enough experience to see the problems, address them, and make the tough decisions and level with people with reference to those problems.